well here. How about you, friend? You got slobber on your face, you silly boy. You're doing okay? Tired? Same here. Tired. You were up till 3 a.m. UK time. Oh my gosh. Maddie, why are you not blue? I don't understand. Good morning, sweet Maddie. We are both very well. Lee, do you have to be up so early or is it just automatic? Oh, you were up partying hard with Johnny, huh, Lee? My question is, why weren't you blue, Maddie? Did I just not see that before? Lee says I'm one of those when awake and it is light, I can't go back to sleep. Thankfully, I don't have that problem generally. Like when I'm done with you guys this morning, I'm going back to sleep. That's my plan, anyways. Hi, buddy. How are you? Say hello. You're so unfriendly. He's like, quit picking on me, Mom. I'm not leaving you, silly. Oops. Oops. I know, Maddie. Just, I guess I didn't, I don't know. It was blue before. It was blue before YouTube. Yeah, Maddie. Of course. When you're fishing. Of course I was out there with you. And oh my gosh, it was beautiful where you were at. And the sky reflected in the in the water, the butterflies. Oh, it was just beautiful. And Lee says, Maddie, I have the bell on, so hopefully I can catch some of those too. Good morning, Selena. Selena says, hello, everyone. Maddie says, usually Saturday I go fishing. I go live 7:30 p.m. evenings, fly time. Boy. And Maddie says, hi, Selena. And Selena says, hi back to Maddie. Lee says, part of YouTube glitches, sadly. I check when people enter, and if I see a mod, no wrench, it's reissued. Same with shorts. Some can comment, some cannot. Oh, it just all baffles me. And Lee says, hi, Selena. You Jack did it on purpose. You stinker. Oh, he's so rotten. I'm good, Selena. Oh. I don't know if I made a mistake coming here for this retreat today or for this weekend or not, but I'm just going to make the best of it. How about you, Selena? You doing okay? Maggie says, I've just been surfing and dropping likes. Selena says, Jack sleeps better than my 8-year-old, and she sleeps heavy. No. Boy, what's going on with you? Hi, thank you, Maddie. Comment deleted. Another like from Scotland. Lee says, Maddie, just saying hi and dropping a like also helps the chat. You know, Runner Boy, Runner Boy says, if you're just going to drop in and say hi and leave a like and then leave, don't bother because it's not helping me. It's like, okay, I don't want to not help you. Selena says, I'm good, Cat, just dropping in to everybody's lives. Dolly just went live. Oh, did she? Oh my gosh. Well, that stinks because I really wanted to catch up with Dolly too. Dang it. I didn't, well, it doesn't matter. I'm kind of committed to this time. Lee says, Maddie says, magnetic buddy. Comment is my, oh, yeah, comment deleted is my backup channel. Good morning, Big Owl. How are you, friend? Lee says it does help, but the longer stay gives more views, more view time. Right. Well, I'm just going to honor what he asked. I thought I was being friendly. Sometimes, sometimes you just have a life to live and you can't hang out. Oh, hello, Jack. Are you back? Ah, my poor baby. Lee said, I knew that was you, Maddie. I was just being polite. Funny. But he knows. Maddie's saying hi to everybody. And Maddie's got Dolly running on the laptop. That's smart. And how, yes, how are you, Big Al? You've worked out your tea situation yesterday, I'm assuming. Oh, you're feeling ill today? Big Al, you say, I'm good. I'm good, Lee. I'm feeling ill today. Yourself? I'm sorry. What's going on with you, Big Al? Lee says, sending well wishes and healing your way, Big Al. A speedy recovery. I'm okay, mate. And Maddie says, I'm listening, doing housework. Chloe's still in bed. She is poorly. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope she gets well too soon. I'll never stop a man from doing housework. Carry on, Maddie. Yeah, Lee says, Maddie, we hope Chloe gets better soon. Real fast. Oh no. Big Al says, I'm good, cat. Getting so thin, and nope, they didn't have a key. They had to get one cut. I have a sore throat, full of cold, and have a headache. I'm mentally well, physically unwell, but good all overall. You know, everybody's been saying something about headaches. I've been hearing that a lot, and I don't know if I don't know, the pollen is something else right now. So I woke up with a headache also, but nothing 10 cups of coffee can't fix. And Lee is suggesting, Big Al, garlic and hot lemon honey in milk cures that. So is this a garlicky lemon honey milk mixture all at once? That's a lot. And Lee says a lot of pollen about for sure. Yeah. Oh, I was cleaning off the porch here at somebody else's place just because it was so bad. Big Al. Big Al, cat, do you believe in forgiveness and redemption? Of course. Lee says the hot milk, not with others, but honey and tea and garlic toast. Has helped many who had COVID also. Oh, okay. As far as I know, I missed that one. I missed the big C, and I don't miss that I missed it. Big Al, why would you ask me that? What's going on, friend? Oh. So funny. I am living my lessons. That's what I can say right now. My Course in Miracles lessons, I feel like when I can look back on yesterday, boy, that lesson really applies. I feel like I'm being told, are you getting it? Hello, cat, are you getting it? Lee says, Big Al, forgive those who didn't bring you a key and made you wait one day. They will forget or lose a car key in return. So nothing to fret about. Big Al says, I ask because I have a bit of a bad past. Too much to say, but I am struggling to forgive myself. I'm not sure how to redeem myself. I try to be nice to everyone, etc. I'm not selfish. Big Al, were you around when we were talking the other day? Gosh. What I can tell you is you're not alone, and that's the very discussion that I had with Yogi about some things that I've done in the past. Oh, yeah, we talk about the same thing. Ask me what we talked about in general after that or about it. I'm drawing a blank, but I'm going through the same thing, Big Al. We did a forgiveness meditation, as a matter of fact, and I don't know, during that, something shifted in my thinking. He says, Al, do not be held back by the past. Allow self forgiveness and love the present for a better world in tomorrow. Let the old energy flow and be returned with the person you are now, the person we all love. Yeah, Big Al, the past is gone. That's what we can say about it. It's no longer here. And what's important is right here, right now. That's all there is now. Honestly, all there is right here, right now. I think that's a tough one. I think the ego really has a good time playing that one up, the self forgiveness. From A Course in Miracles, you are not guiltless in time, but in eternity. You have, in parentheses, sinned in the past, but there is no past. And Yogi likes to replace the word sinned with made a mistake. I do too, because sin has a lot of religious stuff in it. Yeah, here we go. Course in Miracles teaches that all seeming errors, including your own, are mistakes to be corrected, not sins to be punished. Self forgiveness involves recognizing that any wrongdoing came from a mistaken belief in separation from God. And that's so interesting. It says self forgiveness is the same as forgiving others. And that's something Yogi said. If he had done the things that I can't forgive myself for doing, would I forgive him? And I was like, I don't know. At that point, I was like, no. And that's, I think that's true. If you can't forgive yourself, it's going to be very hard to forgive others. Truly. All right, I'm off my soapbox. Lee says, I thank the powers that be for each day and make a promise. I'll strive to be kind and love all. To try to make people happy or at least smile. And Big Al, the past can't be changed, but it can be forgiven by many. Forgive self. Forgive self and you eternally live. Okay, Big Al. Big Al says, I have to go. My phone's on 6%. I didn't charge it last night. I'm going to put it on charge and I'll come back soon. That's fine, Big Al. You know what, Big Al? Never mind. I don't know. I know nothing. It's very early for me. And he says, I hope to see you soon, Al. Have a blessed day, my friend. You stay here. Lee, you're an awful good person. I don't go through that whole thought pattern in the morning. It'll take me a while to remember to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And I don't always go through my day with such pure intentions. You guys and your bank holidays, let me tell you. Monday is late spring bank holiday here. We do not have Memorial Day in UK. We have Remembrance Day held in November. Wish you all a happy Memorial Day. Thank you. Um, you know what? I wish I could just relax and have a good time. I'm struggling with that. Just because I'm in a place that I'm not comfortable. Lee says the way I see it, Kat, is if I make others happy, then we ourselves can try to be happy. Yeah, I think generally I'm a happy person, generally. And I generally care about people. But it is all new for me. I mean, I still go about my day pretty unconscious of my thoughts. Is there something that blocks that change? Yeah, the ego. The ego is always telling me I'm not good enough. It's a work in progress. That's why I've got my book. I've come a long way. If I look back at where I was even a year ago, wow, what a change. I guess I want to be, I want everything to, of course, I want everything right now. Give it to me now. Thank you, Lee. Who knows? I have to look this up. Yogi keeps talking about Byron Katie, and I have another teacher who likes to talk about Byron Katie. And I swear, Byron Katie is the woman who had an instant awakening when a bug crawled across her when she was laying on the floor of a shelter. And a bug crawled across her, and she had an instant awakening. That's why I call her the bug lady. Actually, I call her the roach lady, but I'm from Florida. Bugs are roaches. Shh, don't tell anybody. Let me look that up. I can't find it. You don't. Sorry if I talk in riddles. You know what? I don't know if you've heard me say that it takes me a long time to wake up for my brain to really start catching on. I don't think it's so much you, Lee, as me. It's me with my stuffy nose. I heard say yes. Sorry, Jack. I just like being on camera more than you, buddy. Thanks for taking on the heat, Jack. You're a true friend. All right. He says people sometimes don't get the philosophy or meaning, but I sometimes say things and people hear a message that's meant for them by the words, even if it's unknown at the time. For sure. Yeah. It's planting a seed, Lee. Coffee cake loving fish. Good morning. Good to see you, friend. Lee says hi. Yeah, I'm looking up the bug lady. I'm almost there. I almost found what I'm looking for. Yes, I was right. Okay. In 1986, at the age of 43, Byron Katie hit bottom in Barstow, California. She was in her second bad marriage, filled with rage, racked with addictions, and suicidal. She moved into a halfway house where she slept in the attic, on the floor, because she didn't feel deserving of a bed. Waking up one morning, as a cockroach crawled over her foot, she discovered that somehow her identity had entirely fallen away overnight, leaving only pure consciousness. She is the roach lady. Are you listening, Yogi? That's what stuck in my head about her story. It's just the roach. I love the doggy's collar too. My daughter was playing World Series softball in Memphis last year, and I saw the collar and I thought it was so appropriate. I loved it. Jack is on the way to Dreamland. Yeah, he's got his Scooby pose now. New Snoopy pose. I see you were asking, Jack, is that the way to dreamland? So, Lee, what is on your list of things to do today? And you too, Coffee Cake. You guys have any plans today? I lost my coffee. It's so unfortunate. Jack has been a stage 4 clinger. Oh, yes, I'm talking about you. Lee says my list is empty today, so enjoying the cooler air. May go meditate near my oak tree. Oh, how wonderful. Coffee Cake says you've got a family get together. See if I make it. My back's not good. I try to go, but I don't travel well. I get that. You know, I used to drive from Tennessee to Florida, no big deal, all the time. And now I can't sit in the car that long. It's excruciating. I'm not sure why TF made it in my message. AC on me. I am at a retreat in a different town, and I'm going through it. I'm going through some stuff while I'm here. So even if I don't commit to my original plans, even if I don't commit to my original plans, what I really want to do is pack my shit and go home. I'll be real honest. I just want to go home. It's a real busy town, really, really busy, and a holiday weekend. Parking is disastrous and expensive. And I've been doing a lot of feeling sorry for myself. Or maybe I'm trying not to. I hope you do make it to be with your family, Coffee Cake. Lee says, Cat, change is always good, even if temporary. A moment away from the mundane helps bring focus and clarity. Coffee Cake says, I'm going to try coming with accessories. I don't know what that means, Coffee Cake. Coming with accessories, LOL, ugh. Lee, I am on holiday. Coffee Cake says, I think it's okay to be empathetic to yourself, just like loving yourself. Not a darn thing wrong with that. Magnetic North says, sending prayers your way. Coffee Cake, yes. I hope you make it. I hope you can be pain free. What I don't know, Lee, is should I follow through with my plans for the rest of this time I'm here, or is it okay for me to be comfortable and say screw it? Just don't want to, so I'm not going to. Screw it. I'd rather hang out in private with my dog. Okay, I see what you're saying now, Coffee Cake. I have leg braces, a back brace, a cane, a med scooter, and a remote for my back. LOL. That's all your accessories. I see. Yeah, that's a lot. You're one tough cookie. One tough piece of coffee cake. Or the whole coffee cake. Lee says, not from your brain, though. Not from your brain, though. That's the holiday needed. Not a trip somewhere. I just wonder if maybe, well, everything's a learning opportunity and a chance for growth. So what I really need to do is just maybe spend the morning meditating, just to shut my mind off. Randy says it's cool to do what you want. We all need chill time. And Coffee Cake says, hey to Maddie. A meditation. I can do a meditation a day. It's just upping the ante and doing more than one meditation a day. Coffee Cake says, I feel like I'm traveling on YouTube, seeing different places, different countries. I get YouTube lag, I think, like jet lag. I get that. And Maddie says, coffee, sending you a heart, and says, hope you're well. Me too, as far as traveling on YouTube to see other places. Sometimes I'm like, well, I might be okay. This is the only way I travel in these places. I just don't think I travel well. I'm like an egg salad. It doesn't travel well. Lee says, "Oh, poor birdie." Coffee Cake says, "Maddie, yes, I'm okay. Just adjusting to some changes. It's okay though. I'm a chameleon." Lee says, "I just seen a small bird fly near the window, then flew head first into a window. It looked okay, but I see it's outside on the window ledge dazed. Oh my gosh. Your windows are too clean." Oh man. Right, they can't see the glass, but I always thought that they. Okay. For some reason, I thought they see another bird and they're trying to attack it. It's like a mirror. But I can see what you're saying too, that they're just flying along and didn't see the window. Emma says, "Hi there, it's me, Emma. Good morning, Emma." Emma, you're up awful early, my friend. Lee says, "This one would have had time to see another bird, bless it." Emma says, "Good morning, Lee." Emma, are you on Central Time? Or are you Eastern Time? Yogi, did you hear that Byron Katie is the woman who had the cockroach crawl across her foot? And that's when she had her instant awakening. I had to look it up. Oh, okay. West Virginia. Central or Eastern? Wondering if you're like Tennessee. All the counties and cities of West Virginia have the same time zone. You're Eastern. You're the same as me. Lee says, hi, Yogi in the background. We should make a song about Yogi in the background. Jack agrees. Oh. Thanks for that. Oh, 11 likes, 12 in the room. Well, now we're down to 10. 10 and 12. That's good numbers. I like it. I'll take it. Excuse me. Can't figure out why I'm so hairy. Lee says, that's fine. Lee says, I think I have access things. There be a strange presence in my place recently. Every so often I hear footsteps, and there's only you there. Ooh, maybe. That's interesting, Lee. Good morning, Bayhan. Bayhan's got doggies, doggies. It looks like a mad face and then a laughing face. Is that a laughing face? Mm. I like doggies. Oh. When you bring things home, right? When you bring things home, could be spirits attached. That's interesting. I've not had that experience, and I'm into antiques and old stuff. Oh my goodness, yawn it out, cat. Oh. Maddie says, "Is this a whoop whoop or a whoop whoop?" Job's done. My princess has nothing to do. Coffee time now. Good for you, Maddie. And how sweet. Very, very sweet. I would say I need a Maddie in my life, but I don't. But I'm very happy for Chloe. Oh my gosh. Lee says, I guess it depends on where things are from. Old footwear is the worst for it. So is today the day you're going live? Today is Saturday, right? I might be here to get to check it out. I might just stay home and chill, stay on YouTube all day. Who knows? I'm just gonna play it by ear. I'm gonna get lots of sleep though. I might be tired. I might be over emotional because I'm a little tired. I did not know that about the footwear, Lee. I think well, I have a daughter who's very sensitive. One of my daughters, they probably both are, but one is very sensitive to spirits and stuff. And that's the sort of thing that would definitely happen to her because she's aware of stuff like that. Lee says Thursday's my live day. Now the people in stream were there 2 weeks in a row and voted. And Maddie says Jack seems more settled this morning. He does. More tired. He spent, because he had to spend time in doggy jail yesterday. He was not having it. He was not happy. I don't think he really truly settled for long the whole time I put him in his cage. Good morning, Dundee in the gym. How are you, MK? And Maddie saying hi to MK. How are you, friend? What are you up to today? Lee says, yes, I believe in them. I had experiences and now I step away from that side of spiritual awareness. I cast it aside. It's there, but it doesn't bother me. Lee says, hi, MK. Oh, oh, look at him. He's Dundee and now he's MK. He says hello to everybody. Breaking those chains, breaking those chains. Right, this cycle of my nose running. I'm fine. I'm just gonna go blow my nose. Hang on. You're okay. Ugh. Hi, Bubba. I'm back. I didn't leave you. See, stage 4 claimer. I can't help thinking one of my lessons, my Course in Miracles lessons, keeps kind of nagging at the back of my head about seeing a meaningless world. In a meaningless world engenders fear, which, hey, that's where I'm at. But yeah, I've definitely been seeing a lot of stuff that tugs at your heartstrings. Asheville has not fully recovered. Well, there's some places in Asheville that are devastated. Businesses and homes. There's a huge homeless population, huge drug problem. You can just see it. If you just sit in a store parking lot for 5 minutes, it's overwhelming. MK, what is your plans for today? Meaningless world and gender sphere. It's too much. Lee says cities never fully recover. They have lost natural balance from how things should be. The smaller towns, etc., seem to hold more happiness. I'm just out of my comfort zone, and if there's one thing you can say about me is that I like to be comfortable. But I know that growth, growing pains, it can be uncomfortable and painful. So, do I baby myself or do I challenge myself? Easy boy. Jasmine, knock the camera over. Oh, oh, oh. Lee says, I'll take a world with lots of fields, water, and trees over a concrete jungle. Me too. Oh my gosh, me too. And you say challenge yourself. Oh, I don't want to. I want to stay comfy in my little hole. I want to hide from the world. The mean, scary world I want to hide from. There we go. We'll try that for a while until he decides to move again. Oh man, snap out of it, cat. That doesn't work. Lee says challenge brings change and understanding. It brings peace to mind through understanding. In the meantime, there's a coffee waiting to brew. There's coffee to be drunk. Speaking of drunk, maybe that's the solution. Oh, I know it's not a solution, it's just kind of funny. It'll temporarily make me happy. Nothing without meaning exists. However, it does not follow that you will not think you perceive something that has no meaning. On the contrary, you will be particularly likely to think you do perceive it. Recognition of meaninglessness arouses intense anxiety in all the separated ones. It represents a situation in which God and the ego challenge each other as to whose meaning is to be written in the empty space that meaninglessness provides. The ego rushes in frantically to establish its own ideas there, fearful that the void may otherwise be used to demonstrate its own impotence and unreality. And in this alone, it is correct. Every time I think I'm getting that paragraph, I don't get it. Maybe I should read on. It is essential, therefore, that you learn to recognize the meaningless and accept it without fear. If you are fearful, it is certain that you will endow the world with attributes that it does not possess, and crowd it with images that do not exist. To the ego, illusions are safety devices, as they must also be to you who equate yourself with the ego. Look at that. I mean, my lesson for day, that's what I need to do. I need to really focus on my lesson for today. The exercises for today, which should be done about 3 or 4 times for not more than a minute or so at most each time, are to be practiced in somewhat different. I'm looking for them. You may find it difficult to avoid resistance in one form or another. It's just too much. I'm going to go to text in a little bit. Dive in there. Why can't I have a cockroach crawl over my foot and have an instant awakening? Lee says, the meaningless is something that matters but should not. It's what I referred to earlier, fighting with your feelings. Lee says, no, that won't happen. You have a good clean. Lee, I come from Florida, where it doesn't matter how clean you are, you're going to encounter cockroaches. Somewhere along the line, they're going to come across your path. Oh, my brother. I remember one of my brothers, palmetto bugs. Maybe I don't know if you know, but if you smush a palmetto bug, it has a real sweet smell. Oh, oh, yuck. Lee, Lee, look at you. Remember the words, I want to see things differently. Above all, I wish to see things differently. Thank you for that, Lee. Okay. I just don't get the roaches being fish. Good morning, Yogi. Lee says, you're welcome. I'm going now. See you all later. Bye, Lee. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. Everybody's saying hi to each other. MK says, a roach is a kind of fish. Great bait. You're catching some of my last fishing rod. Oh, okay. So there's a fish that's a kind of a roach, or it's called a roach. I only know roaches as roaches. Well, there's other roaches too, but Lee, you have been a help. Thank you. Absolutely. I love you, Lee. Thank you. The roach is the name of a fish, like a perch. Okay. Well, I learned something new today. Maddie says, Mr. Yogi, my friend, good morning. Lee says, peace and love to all. Same to you. I hope you have a good day, Lee. MK says, so stuffy. It's called a roach. First time I heard the name roach was from the fish. Then Papa Roach cut mine into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation. No breathing. Yes, I know Papa Roach. Anyways, Papa Roach was the second, which sounded strange and funny to me. Sometimes it shows English isn't my first language. And of course, the standard word for dad here is papa. Maybe papa, well, no, I had none of papa. How was last night? I made an appearance. It was a party. I mean, like it was a nightclub type party. It's never fun to show up at a nightclub by yourself unless you're looking for something, in my mind. It was very uncomfortable. I showed up. I said hello to some of my favorite people that I know from YouTube. I don't know them. I feel like I know them from YouTube. I walked around for a while and then I went home. Well, not home, but I came back here. And the plan for today is to get some sleep. You know, the good thing is everything's paid for. If I don't show up, it's not a big deal. I may just not show up today. There's a couple things. I could go at 9 o'clock or at 2 o'clock. I'm just going to play everything by ear. I'm going to baby myself because that's what I feel like doing. I'm going to indulge myself. I'm not going to force myself to do stuff I'm being uncomfortable. I'm just not handling it well. And the funny thing, Yogi, is right now I'm blaming A Course in Miracles because every time I open the book on my lesson, it's talking to me. Maybe I just don't want to hear it. listen, my feelings. I just want to cuddle up with my dog and hide for the day. Thanks for that, Yogi. The lessons aren't going anywhere. Thank you. I love you too. It's funny you say that because I do. I think I judge myself and I think, well, you're not getting the lessons or you wouldn't be here. Hi, Stewie. How are you? And I do realize that. I mean, in the back of my mind, I'm like, you're living this lesson. But I would like for it to be done. There's nothing worse than an emotional cat. Well, maybe an angry cat could be worse than an emotional cat. All right, I'm going to blow my nose, so hang on. Okay, composure regained. Temporarily, I'm sure. Okay, stop being nice to me, Yogi. I don't want to cry no more. I'm done. Stewie, life is going. I really have no complaints, except for I'm a big baby. How are you, Stewie? Stewie says it's 4:25 on the east coast of the U.S. Why are you guys not in bed sleeping? I need more boxes and I'm stressed. Well, I think Yogi and I are both up about the same time every day. We're close. So is your move, for some reason the 26th, 27th comes into my head. I don't even know what today's date is, to be honest. The 24th. So are you moving in next week, Stewie? Excuse me. Stop being this. You're freaking me out. Well, I certainly can't go anywhere like this. My eyes are all puffy. Stewie says I'm not moving just yet, but we need boxes to pack up stuff. I got my brother coming on Tuesday to pick up 2 sofas. To pick up 2 sofas to get toasted? What? Oh. Stewie says, well, I thought it would have been simple to get the keys, but I've got to wait for the other landlord to say yes. Does that mean it's not even a done deal yet? It's not for sure happening? I'm so confused. I'm confused easily. I don't know what anything is for. You're gonna burn the couches, gotcha. How many landlords are involved in this new place? Oh, you need the landlord from this place, the place you're in, to give you a reference? The two landlords, one for this house and the other one for the new house. I'm trying to think of the last time I was renting. It's been so long, I don't even remember how you do it. Can't wait to move though. We need out of here. How is Wendy doing? Speaking of, we weren't speaking of, but I was thinking of. You know, I dread moving again. I was a bit spoiled. I just packed some boxes and then showed up at the new place. Everything magically happened. You two are away to have a glass of wine. I'm not going to. I'm just trying to be funny. It's never too early. It's nothing worse than a crying woman. Oh my gosh. Emotional. Grr. 4:33. Let's put a yogi link up. All right, look at me. That's because I'm tired of looking at his butt. Oh, Bob. Always showing your butt, like your mom. You don't mean to do it, right? It just happens. I understand. Ooh. Jack's been crying too. He's got slobber on his nose. Instead of snot, it's slobber. Dried slobber.
Shanti, Shanti, peace, sweet Lord Jesus, set us free. Every soul now shifting high into perfect peace, into divinity, into peace, into divinity.
Can't even begin to tell you how many times someone has told me they're tired of looking at my butt. I was trying to be kind and not show my ass, but in a, you know, not a literal, you know. I mean, I'm just trying to be friendly. Yeah, you could make friends like that. I just don't know if you'd want friends like that. Hi, Stitchy. Are you in Connecticut yet? Good morning, my friend. I'm really glad to see you, Stitch. Oh, look, Stewie's still here. No, you're not in Connecticut yet? Okay, so when do you go, Stitch? Your flight was delayed, so you're leaving today. Oh, that's a bummer, but good, you're still leaving. Oh, in a few minutes. Exciting. Have you, I know you said you got plane tickets for your birthday for this trip. Have you not been on a plane before? She says, nope, I've never been on one. Stitchy, take some bubble gum. Take some chewing, not bubble gum, but chewing gum, just in case for your ears. I love plane rides though, especially if I have a window seat. Okay, there we go. It's in my bag already. Good. Hopefully your carry-on. That's the biggest thing I remember when I was a kid was just earaches. But I had a lot of problems with my ears. Your mom was on an airplane 16 years ago. I love flying. I think it's magical. Oh, we have a friend that comes into the chat room. He's a pilot. I think it's really cool. Stitch says that's all we're taking. Mom doesn't want to pay to check a bag in. I don't either. Your mom's smart. It's such a hassle too. You gotta go find your bag. Hope it doesn't get lost. Hope nobody went through it. It's in your activity bag. Stuff to do on the flight. How long is your flight? You're going from Oklahoma to Connecticut. Yeah. Wow, 5 hours. You'll definitely need something to do. Well, I hope you have a fun flight, Stitch. Oh no, your seats aren't together. Oof. Oof. Well, maybe you'll get lucky and somebody will trade seats so you guys can be together. You have to talk to the gate worker to get your seats together. Well, hopefully everything will work out perfectly without much hassle. It'll all work out just right. I guess that. put, not butt. But we have been talking about butts around here this morning, so it's all good either way. Now, what family is in Connecticut? Is it your aunt? A baby shower. Are you going to a baby shower for your aunt? Okay, yes. Okay, I remembered. Good for me. I forget a lot, and then I feel bad. You've told me. You've told me, but like I said, I forget stuff. So sometimes I'm like, oh, I kind of know this, but I'm not sure. You have to be at the airport by 4:40 your time. So is that 3:40? No, 5:40 here? Are we in an hour ahead? I think there's an hour difference with us. Your flight isn't until 6 though. And it's 5 hours. So you'll get to see a little bit of daylight on your flight if you get close to a window and some of the nighttime sky. That's pretty neat. Oh, you might get to see, um, you're traveling northeast. So you won't see the sun going down. It's still going to be fun. Oh, yeah, 5:40 for me. Are you going to miss Sasha? Is Sasha going to miss you? You know, me and Jack have had a few days alone together, and so he hasn't had to go to his cage. And so yesterday I had to put him in his doggy bed. He just was not happy. He was so upset. And I had him on a live stream so I could keep an eye on him. Oh, you have two flights. Well, I'm glad you get some time by a window. My dad and brother will be watching her. I will FaceTime my dad every night to see Sasha. Now, Stitch, you made a short the other day when you were singing, but that wasn't Sasha behind you. Was that your grandfather's dog? He was, oh, so pitiful, right? Oh, he breaks my heart. And the whole time I was watching him, I was like, man, I need to find a job where I can be with my dog all day. It was Sasha. It looked smaller. I know I saw both of them, but I only saw the dog in one. But Sasha looked kind of tiny. She was tired. Some mornings I'm like, oh, thank goodness it's almost 5 o'clock and we can go over to Yoki's. Today's one of those days. It was because she was behind you. But poking out just enough so she could be seen. It's very cute. I know I could comment on one of them, but the other one had the comments turned off. So I just liked it. Yeah, I might stay at home today and just work on that video I've been trying to do for 2 weeks. No, you can always come over and join us. I just had a rough morning, Stitch, but I've made a commitment to be here every morning from 3 to 5. You fixed it? Okay. Well, since I'm going to stay home and do nothing but YouTube all day, I will make sure I comment on your other one. You want him to wake up? He's so tired. He's passed out. Here, this usually wakes him up. Hello. Hello. He says, okay, you've got me. You've got my attention, Stitch. No, no. Oh, no, don't do that. Poor guy. Yeah, and then when I messed with his eyeball, he was doing that weird eye thing. Dancing monkeys, Jack? You won't wake up for dancing monkeys? Nope. Close that eye. Weirdo. He'll be awake soon enough. Why are you awake so early, girl? Bandit likes that toy. Good. He sleeps with it. That's sweet. Oh my gosh. I think I'm tired. He's your alarm clock. He will squeak it and wake everyone up. Is that why you're awake so early this morning? No. All right, sweetheart. You know you can email me and I'll do my best to get back to you. Stitch says I am awake so I could get ready to go to the airport. Okay, are you leaving this morning or tonight? So confused now. Yeah, I'm sorry I don't get back to you. Sometimes I've been out of town, so life has been a little crazy. But I love you. I love you so much, Stitchy. Oh, it's this morning. Oh, good. Yay. Nice. You can definitely see more when you're flying in the daytime. I'm excited for you. All right, sweetheart. I am going to head over to Yogi's. And everybody else that's hanging out in the background, I thank you so much. I'm sorry I've been such a crybaby today. I feel much better already. In 38 minutes, you have to be at the airport. Have fun, Stitch. And just know flying makes people sometimes a little stressed out. So have some patience and forgiveness for people. I love you. I love everybody. Thank you. Yogi is late because he's eating an apple. I love you, Yogi. We'll see you soon.